Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to read you this story called Stella Brings the Family. It's about a special day in school where Stella's class is celebrating Mother's Day, but Stella's a little worried about how to handle the invitation because Stella has two dads. So let's see what she decides to do and if her friends help her. Looks like the name of her school is Elmwood Elementary School. And her daddy and her papa are walking her, it looks like, and a couple of kids are riding their bikes to school. What fun. With a goodbye hug, or a hug goodbye, Stella dashed to her cubby and raced to her spot. Mrs. Abbott had a surprise for the class. Do any of you guys have a circle rug that you sit on in school? I think that's pretty common. We're going to have a celebration for Mother's Day, she said, and each of you can invite a special guest. Jonathan and Leon said they'd invite their moms. And Carmen was sure her mama would come. But Stella had two dads. Everyone else had a mother, and Howie had two. But Stella would be the only one without a mother at the Mother's Day party. That afternoon, Stella and her clay stared at each other. Looks like the sculpture that Stella made looks a little sad to me. Do you think that's how she's feeling? Or actually, maybe the statue is thinking. Stella's trying to figure this dilemma out. The next day, Stella worried about the party when she should have been worrying about other things. Whoops. Like where the soccer ball is heading. Looks like it's going to hit her right in the back of the head. All week, Stella's appetite was gone. Jonathan said, "What's wrong, Stella?" "I have no mother to bring for the Mother's Day celebration." "No mother?" asked Leon. "Well, who packs your lunch like my mom does for me?" "Well, Daddy knows what I like," said Stella. "The problem isn't lunch. It's that I have no mother to bring for the Mother's Day party." It looks like Stella's daddy left a little note in her lunchbox that said, "Your favorite. Love, Daddy." It's so sweet. I don't think I ever thought to leave little notes in my boys' lunch boxes when they were little. I wish I did. "No mother?" asked Howie. "But who reads you bedtime stories like my mothers do for me?" "Well, Daddy and Papa read stories to me," said Stella. "But who kisses you when you're hurt?" Carmen asked. "Well, that's a long answer," said Stella. "I get lots of kisses when I'm hurt, either from Papa or Daddy or Nona or Aunt Gloria or Uncle Bruno or Cousin Lucy. But I still have no one special for Mother's Day." Sure sounds like she's got a lot of family, though, that loves her a lot. Isn't that nice? Jonathan asked, "Why don't you invite them all?" "Well, what a wonderful idea," Papa and Daddy said. Oh, but Stella still wasn't so sure. I just have to say, I love Stella's curly red hair. It's so pretty, isn't it? Soon, the children were crafting invitations, decorating, and preparing gifts. Stella worked harder than everyone. Can you see the invitation Stella's writing? It looks like she's taking her friend's advice and inviting all those people she loves and who love her. The big day arrived. Daddy, Papa, Nona, Uncle Bruno, Aunt Gloria, and Cousin Lucy went with Stella to school. She had so many guests. Stella hoped that it would be okay. The party was better than Stella imagined. Howie came with his two moms, and Jonathan brought his grandmother while his mom was away. And Stella had the biggest crowd of all. They squeezed into the story circle and made frames for their art. Oh, they're so pretty. Have you guys ever used bow tie pasta and buttons to make a frame? Looks like a great art project. I love looking at each one of these pictures and seeing how much love there is in every single family, regardless of who's in the family, whether it's moms or dads or grandmas, aunts and uncles. It's love that makes a family. Stella thought the day was turning out fine. In fact, it was better than fine. Papa was a big hit. Looks like such a fun party. Later that day, Mrs. Abbott was worn out. Stella told her not to worry. For Father's Day, she wouldn't bring nearly as many people. Just two. The end. Actually, it's not the end. Remember, Stella had the dilemma about who to bring to her party because she had two daddies? Now her friend is scratching his head thinking, what am I going to do for Father's Day because I have two moms? Maybe what Stella did is going to give him some ideas, and I'm sure it's going to work out just fine. The end. I love that story. So many reasons. First of all, as I said, I love that Stella has curly red hair, one of my favorites. Second, I love that Stella has two dads who obviously love her so much and are taking such good care of her. I love that her class was full of families made up of all different folks, not just a mom and a dad, although some kids have a mom and a dad. And it reminds us that families come in all different shapes and sizes. And all that matters is that we love one another and we're kind to one another. I hope you guys enjoyed this story as much as I enjoyed reading it to you. Have a great rest of the day and come back so I can read to you again soon. Bye for now.